What are some interesting or fun Christmas traditions you follow? We wake up very early, eat fried dough and coffee, then the youngest plays elf and delivers the presents. Afterward, we all sit down together and watch White Christmas. On Boxing Day we make a full English breakfast and it's everyone's favorite meal of the Christmas period. The Family Goober Award. Throughout the year, the previous winner tracks all the goofy mistakes family members make, i.e. locking yourself out of the house in your underwear when the trash collector is around the corner. Then at the big Christmas gathering, we all sit down and the previous year's winner presents all the Family Goober nominees leading up to the winner, the most laughable of them all, who gets awarded a decorated 3-tall trophy. We do a pickle every Christmas Eve. There were 3 of us kids growing up and Mom and Dad got 3 pickle Christmas ornaments and hid them in the tree. They blend in very nicely with other ornaments and against the green tree. Anyways, after each kid finds a pickle, we get a present to open. So that was our way of getting to open one present on Christmas Eve. Pickles rock. We sit in a circle and pass around a bowl of Jelly Belly Bean Boozle beans. Just to watch each other's disgusted reactions really. We go bowling with my aunt and uncle and their kids every Christmas Eve. We come from a family with lots of divorces, so many of us have lots to do on Christmas Day. This is a super fun way to see that side of the family that isn't just sitting around someone's house and eating. Over the years, it's gotten incredibly competitive, with lots of prizes to earn for highest points, best strike, best style, and lowest points. And it's only become more enjoyable now that 5/7 of us cousins can drink together. I look forward to it every year. Oh, and one fun little fact, I first knew my fiancé was the one based on how seamlessly he fit in with my family for Christmas Eve bowling. It didn't hurt that he beat my dad either. We watch The Godfather trilogy. This has been going on for the past 10 years. Whenever we go on a family vacation or road trip we buy an ornament to commemorate the time. When we start decorating the tree we get to remember the times together as we put up each ornament. We're singing "O Christmas Tree," traditional Christmas song in Germany, every year on a different language. This year is Finnish I think. I told this story before. When my oldest was born his uncle gave him a teddy bear which became his favorite toy. His uncle died just before his first birthday. The bear goes everywhere and gets pretty ragged after a while. We did a lot of searching and found the bear, bought several, and every year Teddy waits in the Christmas tree to be picked up by the elves where he goes to the North Pole and gets pampered. He comes back looking brand new and Santa leaves him for our son. We've marked every bear with the year it's from and I'll be sad when he outgrows this tradition, but for now, it's my favorite. My family normally just makes appetizers on Christmas Eve and we eat those and drink alcohol while we watch a movie of some sort. On Christmas morning my parents would leave me and my siblings a little gift for each of us. That way you wouldn't storm down the stairs at 6 p.m. and wake them up. I remember being excited to open presents and wake up to find no little present and go back to sleep until it was there. We have this Santa thingy that sings and dances, so after we open the presents we turn it on and leave it for as long as possible. The first person to say turn it off, or something along those lines, has to wash the dishes for the day. In my family we pick a night usually in the week before Christmas and my dad, sister, and I make shortbread cookies. Then we make eggnog and watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas as a family as soon as the cookies are ready. This used to be a tradition when I was a kid in Mexico. When I was about 6 or 7 years old, my neighbors and I would have a fireworks war. All of the cousins and I from my house and the neighbor's house would set up these rules for the game. We would throw fireworks into each other's yards and if they blew up in the opposing yard we would get a point. You can also pick up fireworks that landed on the yard and we can throw them away across the street so they could get 0 points. For about 5 years we would play this game and miraculously no one was ever hurt. The adults would be drinking or having their fun while the kids tried to blow up each other. It was a blast. Most Minnesotans and Norwegians eat lefse, which I think everyone should do. So the world has more lefse. Our house from when I was a kid and am continuing with my kids. Every Christmas Eve, the kids open a Christmas Eve box, usually the evening or after Christmas Eve service, for pajamas, book, new ornament for the tree with moose munch and hot cocoa. Kids love it. When we got married, we started the Christmas Eve tradition of ordering Chinese food and watching all 4 of the Christmas Hanukkah episodes of the OC. We always sing Happy Birthday to Jesus on Christmas morning. My family here in New Zealand have a speed-eating pavlova race. No hands allowed, just face in there, messy carnage. My grandfather decided one Christmas that he was tired of ham and turkey and all that for dinner, so they decided to have breakfast food instead. My mom and her brother loved it so much it became the Christmas Eve tradition, and every year my family still has waffles and sausage and bacon for dinner on Christmas Eve, 22 years after my grandfather passed away. On Christmas Eve we order a plain cheese pizza and watch Home Alone with the kids. Listen to Oi to the World by the Klezmonauts, eat Chinese food and watch movies. Mummering. In my hometown, we all go mummering on December 23rd. Basically you dress up in strange/wacky clothes and obscure who you are. Then go around to your friends and family's houses, asking if there's any mummers allowed in. The host will invite you in for a drink and a dance, and once that's over everyone tried to guess who you are. It's kind of like trick-or-treating but with booze, and it's a lot of fun. My mother has a thing for Christmas ornaments, mostly antique glass ones. But the most important ones are the family name ornaments. Every family member has their own ornament based on the meaning of their name. Sometimes the meaning is a little obscure. We have an abacus, some chairs, some seashells, a white rose, a dove breaking free of chains, a seeing eye dog, etc. I'm a rock, by the way. Her Christmas gift this year is some berries related to my baby's name, her first grandchild. Christmas Eve is spent with my mom, Christmas Day with my dad. I'd kiff we're doing it this year because me dad is under a hoa now, but the past few years we did reindeer food fights. Reindeer food is where you sprinkle a mix of granola and food glitter over your yard. Naturally one of my sisters started throwing it at another sister and chaos ensued. So we do a gift exchange on Christmas Eve. Though a little different than the norm. We draw names on Christmas Eve around 1000, Secret Santa, then we go to the local mall at around noon or somewhere in town. We then have about 1 to 2 hours to find a gift for our name and spend around $20 on it. We come home and then go to mass. We get Chinese food and then we open the gift exchange gifts. It's kind of a fun race to see who get the best present within 2 hours on Christmas Eve. I highly recommend it, and it's not too pricey either. In my country we don't have Christmas at all. Jewish Christmas, Chinese food and watch Die Hard. We always make banana pancakes with this special coconut syrup we get from Hawaii. Then open gifts after breakfast. And we usually have steak or ham for dinner. My younger brother and I give each prank gifts. They aren't anything special or significant, we usually make them ourselves. However, since the first year it started they have become much more elaborate, haha. Making ginger wine, Yulade. We open a family present on the 23rd, which we call Christmas Adam, because Adam came before Eve. That's our terrible annual dad joke. The family present is usually a board game, something we can all do together. Then the kids open one present on Christmas Eve, something small that we choose for them. Getting one opened early sent to help make the wait not seem so bad when they are little. On Christmas Eve we always eat fondue bourguignon and watch Trading Places. Shitface karaoke. On Christmas Eve my dad will read out the passages in the Bible that talk about the birth of Jesus. Then after we get to open one present that's under the tree. While I'm not very religious anymore I still sit and listen. It's something we have done since my parents' first Christmas with themselves. Not the most interesting but it means a lot to us. My family doesn't live very far from a massive tourist/rich town, so every year we get in our pajamas and drive the 30-ish minutes, get milkshakes, and just drive around and look at all the lights. Fun, cheap, and we won't even have to change it at all this year because of COVID.